Hi, this is Mr. Ring, and this is Algebra 2A Quiz number 12, down on January 14, 2015. The first question talks about negative 11 squared. So if you wrote the answer was 121, I'm going to give you 2 points. Here's the reason why. Essentially, this is only 11 squared, and you have the opposite of that. So notice how I put that in parentheses. Last squared is 121. Your answer is negative 121. 2 points. The common student mistake was negative 11 times negative 11. But it's not a negative 11. It's just 11 squared and the opposite of that. 1b. Make sure you can follow the order of operations. The order of operations tell you to do this chunk first. Number 1, parentheses and exponent. Here's parentheses, 3 minus 6, is negative 3. If I take that, then do the exponent, and I square that, that'll become 9. Notice how the relationship between negative 9 and the parentheses is still multiplication. So negative 6 times 9 is negative 54. Common mistake for students is doing 3 minus 6 would be negative 3. So 3 minus 54 is negative 51. For 1z, notice how this is a subtraction sign, not multiplication. If we tried to FOIL, that would have been incorrect. First, we distribute the negative sign. If you distribute it correctly, you've got negative 4. Don't forget to distribute the second term, that would be a positive 3x. Notice here, I give 2 points if you just distribute it correctly. Positive 4, negative 4 is 0, so this essentially cancel and equals 6x. Notice throughout the problem, I'm simplifying to have your equal sign, and you're boxing your answer. 1d, I have 8/3 minus 5y over 2. I need to have a lowest common denominator. Lowest common denominator is 6, which means multiply the side with 3 over 3. That'll give 15y over 6. And this will be multiply both sides, numerator and denominator by 2, so 16 over 6. Now I have a common denominator. I just subtract the numerator, but they're not like terms. So if you had this here, I give you 3 points. If you knew that it was 16 minus 15y, but didn't have the denominator, give 2, and it's your correct answer. For 1e, I have 10 over 7 divided by x. So write 10 over 7, and the fraction line there is division sign, divided by x. We'll change the division sign to multiplication. In order to do that, we'll flip it. Take the reciprocal of the second term. Multiply across, and we'll get 10 over 7x. Here's one of the more missed questions of quiz. It's order of operations. So remember, you're doing them in chunks from left to right. They're chunks. Meaning if you see division first going left to right, then you do that one first. So I don't have any operations inside parentheses. So I've already done that. The next thing is from left to right, inside parentheses still though, I'm going to do multiplication division. So the common mistake here is to multiply by 2. So I'm going to go through, and the first time I see that chunk is division here. So it should have been 12 divided by 3, which gives you 4. Then I can here do multiplication. That'll give me 16. And over here, this is negative 6 times negative 2, not negative 6 minus 2. That'll give positive 12. Everything in my parentheses. Notice how that 2 is actually last. I get 66 in my answer. So this question says to evaluate. Evaluate essentially means to substitute. Every time I see the a value, I'm going to write negative 4. Every time I see the b value, write 3. A lot of students actually forgot that negative b here. And every time I see the c value, negative 1. So in the numerator, write negative 4 plus 3, which is negative 1. And negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1. Notice here that this is subtraction, not multiplication. So this is 1 minus 3, which is negative 2. So if you substitute incorrectly, I give you 2 points. A lot of students made an issue here. They got 1 minus 3 that was negative 3. I would give 3 or 4. Question number 2. Number 2, the directions for all of these questions between 2a and 2b are to solve. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get rid of the coefficient, which is a fraction. You could multiply both sides by 3 and then divide by 2. That would be fine. Notice how the 3 over 2 here, this becomes just 1. When I multiply by 3 over 2 here, I make 8 a fraction, cross cancel, and I get to be 12. Here I'm just left with just this 2x minus 5, and 5 divided by 2. I like improper fractions. If you got something like 8.5, wouldn't be acceptable though. 2b. You distribute correctly, I give you 2 points. Now if you have something like 0 equals 0, 2x equals 2x, negative 8 equals negative 8, the answer is that happens all the time at all real numbers. So that's your answer. If you had this work but you wrote no solution, then I give you 2 points. For c, the first thing I'm going to do is distribute the negative. I'm going to combine my terms over here. That would be a negative 3. And I'll subtract 2x. That equals 0. This will be negative 4x. Divide by side by negative 4. Then I get positive 3 for this answer. I give you 2 points instead of 4 if you distribute it correctly. And last one. I'm going to solve for c. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight c. So the goal is to get this c variable here by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides. When I subtract, I'll get f minus 32 equals 9/5 c. To get c here by itself, I'm going to have to get rid of the coefficient, which means I have to multiply by its reciprocal. If I multiply by its reciprocal there, that'll give me 45 over 45, or I'll cancel, just get c. Now, when you multiply one side by 5 over 9, you have to multiply the whole entire thing by 5 9. So a lot of students wrote something like 5 9ths, 5 over 9 f minus 32. But if you forgot that there's parentheses there, which means you'll have to distribute that 5 9ths all the way through. So you would have done something that would have been full credit is 5 over 9 f minus 160 over 9, or 5 over 9 times negative f minus 32 equals c. Notice this idea that it says solve for c, and notice how my c variable here now is by itself.